Testing. Testing. Like to welcome everyone tuning in for Lady Cyclone basketball. They're on the road up here at Northwest Arkansas to take on the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Girls game only tonight. Tough task for the Lady Cyclones. They're taking on an undefeated Lady Bulldog team at 5-0. Lady Cyclones, no slouch themselves, 4-1 on this early non-conference season. As we said, it's girls game only tonight. Getting ready to do the introductions. I believe they're going to do the national anthem. So if they do, we will pause for that. Springdale defeated, in fact, this is their first game at home. They defeated Huntsville in their season opener by 17, and that's been their closest game. They beat Nevada by 17 and also Huntsville by 17. But, again, they've gone on the road for 3 games and then at the Carl Junction tournament for 3 games. For 3 games, so 6-0. I misquoted, saying they're 5-0. They second game of the year, they actually went to Pottsville and won that game easily, 64-17, and really wasn't that close. They won the game by 47 points against the Pottsville Lady Apaches. We're going to pause here as they're going to do the national anthem.
Remain standing for the national anthem. Russellville Lady Cyclones. Number 2, senior Z. Campbell. Number 3, senior Brenna Burke. Number 14, senior Drew Robinson. Number 20, senior Saisha Willis. And number 25, senior Malia Healy.
They got about 3 players that we got to worry about. Their best player is number 11, Charlene Hudson, who's just a sophomore. She actually played on the varsity team last year and was all conference and the newcomer of the year, and she's already playing very well. That's number 11, Charlene Hudson, the 5'6" sophomore. Number 5, 5'6" senior Aubriana Wilson. Kaya McCoy, number 13, 5'5" sophomore. 5'8" junior, number 14, Ariana Hernandez, and 5'7" senior, number 15, Jacayla Bunch. Again, they're 6-0 on the season, coached by Heather Hunsucker, as she's in her 12th season as the head coach to the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. The only place she's ever been an assistant before this was Fayetteville. This has been her only head coaching job. Lady Cyclones coached by LaShanta Johnson. 4-1 on the season for the Lady Cyclones. They are dominated by seniors. Of course, you know them if you're tuning in. You know our girls, and we'll get going here with the Lady Cyclones winning the opening tip. Shot hitting the side of the backboard, but Willis getting it back, and now underneath to Talia Ely. And that's one area where I think the Lady Cyclones can exploit the size. Springdale, though, I think they're a little bit quicker. They think so anyway, and they're going to try to force the pace there, as noted by that quick 3. But the Lady Cyclones getting the defensive rebound on that quick in and out there. Limit them one shot, get in their face. When they do shoot the 3, ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Russellville. Zaria Campbell, number 2 for the Lady Cyclones, a 5'7" senior. Brenna Burke, number 3. She's a 5'7" senior also. Drew Robinson, the 5'7" senior. Shy Willis, a 5'9" senior. And Talia Ely, the 6' senior. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Brenna Burke going to have to launch one. Got a good look, though. And Ely trying to get the rebound. She does. Nice bounce pass inside to Drew. That's one thing about Talia. She sees the floor. Might have been able to go back up with it, but she sees that Drew has an uncontested 3-point try. Hernandez will miss the 3-pointer. And again, that's what they like to do. But we got them to 1 shot so far. Ball knocked away, and here they come. Hudson has it knocked away. Check that. That was Jacayla Bunch. Bunch was an all-conference performer last year along with Hudson. Bunch a senior, and again Hudson, number 11, a sophomore. I don't know what the holdup is. The official going over the scores table. Now they're setting it. Oh, I think they might have reset the shot clock. It's set at 30. Now they reset it again. They're having issues with the shot clock. Why would they reset it there? They're giving them extra 5 seconds, but they didn't need it there as Charlene Hudson knocking down the 2, and we see the press by Springdale. They're going to do this. They're going to try to force the tempo. They're deep. They don't mind giving up some fouls. Drew Robinson beating her man, going all the way. Lost the going up as it was taken away by Jacayla Bunch. In the corner. Might have got away with the travel there. Hudson, the runner from the baseline, misses everything. There's Ely finding the outlet. Drew Robinson trying to draw some contact, spin move, but they're going to wave it off. So it was a traveling violation. Lady Cyclones leading here by a bucket. Again, the home opener here for the undefeated Springdale Lady Bulldogs. This is Bunch taking it, sees the double team, kicks it back out. 3 try, hitting nothing but net there for Kaya McCoy, a sophomore. Young team for Coach Hunsucker, but experienced from last year because when she brought them up, they took their lumps last year. Nice recovery there by Drew. Ely, a nice move along the block. And again, that's one thing I don't think that they can deal with if we can get it down inside. We have a foul called there on Z Campbell, her first and the team's first. Substitution coming in, Carolina Hudson, the 5'6" junior, number 21 for the Lady Bulldogs. Floater there. It's a second air ball that they've missed from that side, but that was by Hudson, Carolina Hudson, who just came in to the game. 21 is Carolina Hudson, the best player is number 11. A three-pointer missed by Russellville. Long rebound controlled by Hernandez. Move there high off the glass, miss. A good job there by Ely to alter that enough. And look at her running the floor, going all the way with the layup. That one missed. Trying to draw some contact, getting the N1. This is the pace that Springdale definitely wants to play. A long three, try hitting there. Charlene Hudson, she's got 5. And now a timeout called by Coach Johnson here with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 8-6. Appreciate you joining us here. Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network. A 30-second timeout for Coach Johnson and the Lady Cyclones. Trailing here by 2. It's the second time they've actually trailed. It's kind of gone back and forth here in the first quarter. Springdale taking their lumps last year, bringing up that young team and barely getting over 500. I believe they were 14-13 last season. But already they went to play in a tournament at Carl Junction and went 3-0 there. And Charlene Hudson was the MVP of the tournament. Bunch and McCoy also all-tournament team. And like I said, home opener for them, but they've been playing well last year and 6-0 on the season so far. Lady Cyclones trailing here by a bucket. Really haven't had too much problems with the press. It's bothered them a little bit, but no turnovers off the press. Nice drive going up. We're going to get a foul called as they grab the arm of Brenna, and she's going to get to shoot 2. Brenna will shoot 2. They did not post who the foul was on. I thought he said number 11 as the first free throw is good. Something Lady Cyclones are going to have to do in a game like this. I mean, playing a tough team. Hit from the free throw line. They're 64% as a team coming in to this game. And Brenna knocking down both, and we're all tied at 8. Carolina Hudson giving it up here. Wilson. Passing on the 3. Lady Cyclones out to challenge that. Watch the push off there. McCoy will launch the 3. Trying to create some space. Looked like she might have pushed off. Missed the shot anyway. Drew Robinson the rebound. And now we have a whistle, and shot clock did not start once again. So, I'm trying to put 33 seconds on it. It's at 35. You kind of expect that with the first game here. Some clock issues maybe. This is Burke in the front court. Had it knocked away. Gets it back. Trying to draw some contact there. They're letting it play, and now whistle. And Brenna was trying to get all kinds of contact there. Finally got the call. That'll be the second team foul. Again, they're not posting who the fouls are on. I believe they call that on number 5, Aubriana Wilson. Bounce pass comes to Campbell. Freeing up on the right side is Drew. There's Ely at the high post, kicks it back out. Drew will pass on the 3 this time. Lost it, they swatted it away. Lady Cyclones get it back, 9 seconds to shoot. Nice feed there to Campbell, and she's going to be fouled, or Ely is, after taking the pass. And that's good because we were underneath the goal there with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to reset that, as it's a foul called on Springdale. They reset it to 15. Inbounds pass comes to Ely. Right back to Brenna Burke on the block. The shot missed that one. Ely tried to grab it, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Russellville. I don't know about that one. Looked like Jacayla Bunch was the last one to touch it out of bounds, but not going to get that calls. Got to play through that. There's Bunch, started to drive, kick it back out. A lot of times when they can set up their offense, they're looking for the three-point shot. They're driving, kicking back out, and doing that right there. Hudson with the bucket, and they take the lead back. Brenna spins away from pressure, and she's got a 3-on-2 if she wants it. In the corner, Stroud open for three. That one no good. Rebound, Springdale. Mishandled, Drew with the steal. Kyra White in the game for Russell running the floor. Brenna needs some help. She's without a dribble. And Stroud lost it. Last touch by Springdale. They could have called that a foul. They're going to let it go but give it to Russellville. Shot clock at 27. Mentioned Kyra White, number 15, in the game for Russellville. Right now, they're coming in with sophomore guard number 4, Kana Keister. And Springdale countering with Leticia Ramirez, 5'6" junior. They're already gone 9 players. Springdale has also Kayleen McCoy. So a couple of McCoys, a couple of Hudsons on the floor or on the team for Springdale. Bounce pass comes safely in the back to Jasmine Garcia, number 5. Entry pass to the high post was intercepted. Layup is good there by Jacayla Bunch. 4-point lead for Springdale, their largest lead of the game. Breaking free is Keister, hits the layup. Good find there by Kyra White, who got the layup. To Keister, the pass from Kyra White, and Keister with the 2. Long 3 try. They can't answer. Kyra White, rebound. Bumped a little bit. They're going to let that go. As long as they don't call her for the walk, that's all right. Brenna Burke down the left side of the lane. Layup won't go. Rebound can't be saved in by Russellville. It'll belong to Springdale. Furious pace back and forth. And Russell may be wanting this too, but we know that Springdale wants this kind of pace. Now, when you play 10 players in the first quarter, you can afford to play like this, up and down. Open look there for Hudson. It's good. Carolina Hudson's first 3. Lady Cyclones trailing by 5. Ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Russellville here with 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They just ran off another second, so 53 seconds. More clock issues. Kick ball there. If you kick it with the intent, then it's a kick ball if it just hits your foot. But that was definitely with the intent. Jasmine Garcia in the front court. Finds Keister left side, and she'll knock down the 3. Kana cuts into the lead with that 3. Cuts the lead down to 2, and now Keister with the steal. The Lady Cyclones have it, can tie it with a bucket here. There's pass corralled there by Brenna Burke. Shot clock is off. Lady Cyclones can play for one shot. Springdale, though, out to challenge him. Brenna has it knocked away. Coming down with it is Bunch. Comes in from the right side. Layup will be missed. There's Drew Robinson trailing the play for the rebound. I think Brenna was expecting a foul call. But again, they're going to let him play. There's a long 3 try. That's missed, but the follow on the buzzer. There is Kyra White. We called the buzzer before it happened. Kind of hard to see, but hey, we'll call that a pass. How's that? Kyra White with the offensive rebound and the putback, and we're all tied after a frantic back and forth first quarter. We'll take a break. We're all tied at 15 after 1 quarter of play. Lady Cyclones in that first quarter were led by Kana Keister with 5 points. 4 points for Talia Ely, 2 each for Kyra White, Drew Robinson, Brenna Burke. White's putback there tied the game. Lady Cyclones trailed by as many as 5. They trailed 15-10, actually, and they closed that first quarter on a 5-0 run. 5 points for Charlene Hudson, 5 points for Carolina Hudson. McCoy hit a 3 and Bunch had 2. 4 threes made for Springdale. Just 1 3 made for Russellville. That was Keister's 3 that sparked the 5-0 run to close the first quarter. Starting the second quarter, Springdale with the basketball. It's Jasmine Garcia. Kana Keister, Brenna Burke, Talia Ely back out on the floor, and Drew Robinson. And that's your 5 and a 3 knocked down by Wilson, and they're back up by 3 once again. Holding the ball just a little bit, see if it's a man press or see if the trap's coming. Nice little spin move to get in the front court. Cross-court pass to Keister. Not open from the right side. Jumping out on her, it's Kaya McCoy, and we have a whistle and a foul reach in there by McCoy. And again, Springdale's okay with that. They know they're going to foul a lot. They're fine. Kind of figure you can't call everything, so they're pretty deep too. So, but with the new rules and 5 fouls go to double bonus, we'll see how that affects it. Haley way out on the floor, closely guarding her. She can beat her man off the dribble if they're going to get that close. Keister open, top of the key, grazes the iron, rebound. It's knocked away, looked like they thought they had it. Drew Robinson got it. Burke can't make him pay. And Springdale dodges a bullet there. Russellville could have had an easy bucket, and now we have a whistle. And again, the shot clock did not start. Now they're saying that only put 33 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. So they didn't get down there in 2 seconds, but it's the 4th issue we've had with the shot clock. And I don't know if it's operator error or if it's something electronically. On the right side is Hernandez. She'll give it up 3 try there. Try to bank that one in. Good position there by Brenna to get the defensive board. Long pass down the floor. Look, running the floor is Ely, and she's got 6. Off the defensive rebound, Brenna immediately with her head up. There's Ely going for the steal, can't get it. But showing the effort there. This is Ramirez working against Drew. Can't get around her, and now traveling is going to be the call. No. We're going to get a foul call? Well, timeout. I thought the little spin move gave her she got an extra step. No, they called a timeout. Springdale did, so they lead by 1 here, and they want a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. I keep saying something like it's odd that they haven't had their first home game until now. With Lady Cyclones haven't played at home yet. It's only been 1 home game, and that's been for our boys. Lady Cyclones and the senior boys will host Sportsman Northside on December 15th, and that will be the home opener for the Lady Cyclones. They're going to be in Joplin, Missouri on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will not be streaming those games, but we will share the link on our Facebook page. So don't pay attention to anything else because it might be spam. We'll put that on our Facebook page. We're going to be in Rogers for the Hoop Fest tournament for our senior boys Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Joplin's just a little too far for us to go. Back to action, 14 seconds on the shot clock, and there's a block there by Kana. Kana trailing the play, gets the block. Lady Cyclones having it now. And they could take the lead with some points here. Going the high post, Ely, one-on-one. Ball knocked away as they gave help defense. Hernandez, she'll give it up now to Bunch. There's a drive here by Wilson, little floater, and Ely altered that shot without even jumping up trying to block it. Just the fact that she's in there, her presence can cause that. They're going to call travel. Okay, you can't call that if you're not going to call the reach in. I mean, did Stroud travel? Yes, she probably did. I'm sorry, Willis. But it was because they reached in and touched her on the arm. That's okay. Let them play, but if it's going to cause a turnover, it has to be called there. So it goes against Russellville. I'm all for letting the play get the flow of the game, but in doing so, if it's going to be a turnover on Russellville, then you got to watch that. 3-pointer missed there, and another good defensive position there by Burke. Brenna checking behind her. She's got a brief 5-on-4. Willis will spot up right side three-pointer. No good. Boy, it looked good when it left her hand, though. Defensive rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. They're throwing it out, throw it too far. Did they save it in bounds? They did for a second, but not there at the end. Substitution for Russellville, Jasmine Garcia coming in and replacing Brenna Burke. Brenna giving some good minutes for the Lady Cyclones. Has got that steal, that block shot, 5 points in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing here by a point. They've trailed by as many as 5. Led by as many as 4. They led 4-0. Haley looked for the cutter, wasn't there. Burke, spin move, dips and inside, and she's going to get the foul called, and she was going up to shoot. Again, they're not posting the foul, so I'm not sure if they put that on Charlene Hudson. Oh, they're going to say she wasn't shooting. She was going up. Haley will check out for Russellville, so Lady Cyclones will have it, but thought they were going to get free throws out of the deal. This is Jasmine Garcia, and she carried it. She thought about throwing it along the block there to Kyra White, and then thought it might got stolen away, and in doing that, kept dribbling and caused her to carry the basketball. This is Jacayla Bunch trying to get around Garcia. Her pass was deflected out. Good read there by Z Campbell. 1-on-2. She'll take it along the baseline. Little floater is good. Z gives the Lady Cyclones a 1-point lead. Spotting up from 3, trying to answer, and doing so is Kaya McCoy. She's got 2 threes in the game. They're right back at it. They attack quickly. See the double team. Somebody's open. Little bump there. That's what I'm talking about. Bump, no call. 15-footer rattles home. That's Brenna's first bucket. She's got 4 points. And we're tied at 21. Z had a good steal when she read the mind and read that kick-out pass. And now coach is out on the floor trying to get a timeout. She came out onto the floor. They're going to allow that. I don't think you do that. I think you might need to give some sort of warning there, but that's me being a homer. She came out on the floor because you can't hear, and a lot of times what you'll do is you'll get your player to call the timeout. 3:51 left to play here in the first half. And we're all tied at 21. I mentioned Charlene Hudson last year. She was the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Newcomer of the Year as a freshman. She's got 5 points, but leading the way for them is Kaya McCoy with 6. They have 5. Check that, 6 3-pointers in this game. I was right the first time, 5. McCoy's hit 2. Hudson's hit 1. Carolina's hit 1. Brianna Wilson's hit 1. They've been lighting it up from the outside. Lady Cyclones just with 1 3, but they're hanging in there, getting those mid-range jumpers and layups. And the up and down pace, Coach LaShonta Johnson for Russellville really doing a nice job utilizing her bench. As Talia's been on the bench some to make sure she stays fresh. She's on the bench right now as we're getting ready to start after the timeout by Springdale. You get 5 timeouts. They've called 3. I'm sorry, they called 2, and they have 3 left here. Still in the first half. Bounce pass comes to Hudson. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Does not reset when you call a timeout. Z Campbell giving the defensive look for Russell. The drive around her. Little floater grazes the iron. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it in the corners. A 3-point try by Hudson is good. Carolina Hudson, her second 3. She's got 8 points, and Lady Cyclones trail by 3. Well, you can never relax because of that. And if we ever get up, we can't relax on a lead because they can shoot lights out. They're clearing out for Burke. Double team now, and whistle and a foul. And this, are they going to point this? They pointed to the out-of-bounds line, so he might have been signaling number 3 is going to shoot it. Yeah, because that's definitely a shooting foul. And now they're talking it over. I think he did signal to inbound it, but the other official said, hey, I'm lining him up because she was shooting. First free throw is good. Ely will check back in, replacing Kyra White for Russellville. Brenna with 5. It seems like every dead ball, Springdale's bringing in some fresh legs. Brenna hits this one. She's perfect from the line. Lady Cyclones once again within a point. They tied it at 21. Big three-pointer gave them the lead back. Another 3 try. This one no good. Backside rebound. Ely is going to chase it down in the corner. They back off her. Now she needs help. She took one dribble. She's got to get rid of it. Burke has it. A little bit of contact. Got to go quick. You got 3 seconds to get it across the timeline. Lady Cyclones is going to get it across timeline just in time. Feed it underneath. There's Ely. Nice pass to Talia. Talia's got 8. Lady Cyclones back up by a point. Looked like it was going to be a turnover, a 10-second violation by Russell. Ends up being a layup for the Lady Cyclones. Vaughn got away with the travel there, missed the layup, kick it out. The pass is picked off by Ely. She tried to find Campbell, is deflected, gets it back, takes it left side, count the basket, and she drew the foul. They'd set up middle of the lane, and Talia started to take it side and shuffle the feet. When you do that, you're going to get called for the blocking foul. And Talia looking for the and one. Ely already 10 points. Her season high has been 15. She had 20 last year against Sylvan Hills. Talia, the offer from UAM. She hits the free throw, and the Lady Cyclones matching their largest lead of the game. They led 4-0. And they've trailed by as many as 5. Lead here by 4 once again. Layups and threes, that's all they seem to be shooting. That's what they hit there. Charlene Hudson. She's now got 7. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Campbell double teams, somebody's open, but the pass is intercepted. Stop and go here for Hernandez. Backdoor cut, Hernandez with the layup. They lost Hernandez, and she broke to the basket. Just like that, the 4-point lead is erased. We're all tied at 28. They did it without the 3. Brenna Burke splitting the double team, missed the layup. Here comes Springdale. The pass is going to be picked off by Drew Robinson. We're back and forth. And now we got a foul called on Springdale as they undercut there, Brenna. I don't think Hernandez saw her. I don't think there was any malicious intent there. It's a 2-shot foul. There should be 2 shots because I think that's 5. They're lining up. We've got that as 5. They've got it as 4. I'm counting. That's 5. They've got that wrong on the scoreboard, and so the officials don't see it yet. We should be shooting 2 here. Missing the layup, going back up, and now we're going to shoot 2. Again, that's not an official fault. That's the fact that the book or the scoreboard did not put 5 fouls, but now they have it 5 fouls. So we'll reset it to what they have. We want to be accurate as what's on the scoreboard. And 2 shots for Brenna Burke. She was shooting anyway. But for the last minute 26, if there's any foul called on Springdale, we're going to get to shoot 2. That's the first miss for Russellville. Lady Cyclones get the rebound. Pass was intercepted. Just a little bit behind Brenna Burke, who is cutting the lane, and now Drew with the steal. Makes up for it. Here's Garcia in the corner, spotting up from 3. Burke knocks down the 3. Burke's first 3 of the game, and it gives the Lady Cyclones a 4-point lead. Layup the other side is good. Jacayla Bunch, she's got 4. Garcia lost the handle on it, gets it back, lost the handle on it again, and now there's a scramble for a loose ball picked up there. There's Campbell all the way. Zaria Campbell with the layup. 34-30. Lady Cyclones again with the 4-point lead. Just inside the three-point line, missing the shot there. And there's Garcia with the rebound. Her pass was intercepted. I think she was just trying to get rid of it, throwing it down the floor. Didn't have enough on it. Shot clock is turned off. Our clock, you can see, synced up as best we can with the clock above the backboard there. Showing the tenths of a second running down also. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Shot partially blocked there by Campbell. Zaria getting a partially blocked shot. And the Lady Cyclones started this game 4-0. They will take a 4-0 lead into the locker room at the half. Well, I don't know if we've had any more exciting first halves like that so far in this preseason, boys or girls. That was definitely back and forth. We're going to take a break and come back. We'll give you the scoring totals of the first half. Lady Cyclones lead it here 34-30 at the half. Lady Cyclones leading here at the half, 34-30. And as we were going to half, Springdale's head coach was talking to the officials. And, you know, it's one of the things, game within the game. I'm not saying the officials are going to be looking for this, but sometimes you get a little bug in their ear subconsciously. Be looking for maybe a cheap foul or two called on Russellville, especially to start the second half, I bet you, because the Lady Cyclones were not called for a foul there in that second quarter at all. And sometimes they're like, well, we got to – I know you're not supposed to have the fouls even. That doesn't matter, but sometimes that can play into it. So just be looking. I think, look, they were consistent. They let them play. Sometimes a little too much, but they let them play, which actually plays into the hands of a team that wants to run and gun a little bit more. In that first half, Springdale was led by Carolina Hudson, who had a couple threes, but 8 points, 7 points by Charlene Hudson, the sophomore, 6 points for Kaya McCoy, 4 points for Jakayla Bunch, and 2 points for Ariana Hernandez and Aubriana Wilson. They hit 6 threes, the Springdale Lady Red Dogs did in the first half, with 3 in the first and 3 in the second. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Talia Ely, who had 11 points in that first half. Brenna Burke had 10. 5 points for Kana Keister, 4 points for Zaria Campbell, 2 points each for Drew Robinson and Kyra White. Lady Cyclones had a couple of threes, one by Brenna Burke and one by Kana Keister, but what's more impressive for the Lady Cyclones, they were 6 of 7 from the free throw line, coming into the game as a team shooting 64%. They upped that in that first half. They need to keep doing that to try to keep pace with this team of Springdale. I'm going to tell you what's going on for the rest of the week. This Lady Cyclone team will be going to Joplin, Missouri on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, where they'll be playing in the Joplin tournament. Again, we will not have that for you on our stream. We believe the games are going to be streamed there in Missouri. We'll be putting that link on our Cyclone Booth Facebook page. We can tell you that the boys will be in the Arvest Classic there at Rogers, and we will be bringing you those games as they'll be playing at 8:30 Thursday, Friday, and then actually in the afternoon on Saturday. It's going to be at Rogers Heritage. They alternate. The last year, of course, the Cyclones played in it. It's a classic, not a tournament. You have actually 2 different classics going on at the same time. They have a blue division and a gold division, something like that. So that way Rogers and Rogers Heritage never actually play each other. The Cyclones going to play the host team, Rogers Heritage. That won't be until Saturday. On Friday night, they got a huge game against Nettleton, one of the top teams in Class 5A, which Russell's Class 5A, but one of the top 5 teams in Nettleton. And then on Thursday, their first game is actually going to be against Parkview. Now, that's not Little Rock Parkview. That's Parkview out of Springfield, Missouri. And that'll be at 8:30. We'll have that game for you right here on our Cyclone Booth Facebook page, Cyclone Booth YouTube page. But be looking for our Facebook page. We'll keep you up to date on everything going on for the boys and the girls. Lady Cyclones 4-1 on the season. Springdale 6-0. Russellville leading here at the half, 34-30. We want to take a break. Come back with the second half for you. This is Lady Cyclone basketball. Back here getting ready to start the second half, and once again, be prepared. We're talking about that. Sometimes subconsciously we talk to the official. They start looking for a reason and expecting that. They're letting the clock wind down. We went ahead and reset ours. But there's about 20 more seconds left. Once again, Lady Cyclones with 2 players in double figures, with Burke at 10, but Ely leading the way with 11. Springdale doesn't have anybody in double figures, but I mentioned they had 6 threes. They've actually got 4 different players that have hit those threes. They're really spreading it around a little bit. Lady Cyclones will have the ball to start the second half. Again, they've led by 4 different times. They trailed by 5. That was a key point in the game. Late in the first quarter, trailing 15-10. A 3-pointer by Kana Keister and a 2-pointer by Kyra White with 1 second left in the first quarter that tied the game at 15. Just kind of kept everything in check there. Ely on the block there, and there it is. A little bit of acting job, but they get the foul called on Talia, just like we had kind of predicted. I don't think she hit her hard enough to hit the floor. Let's just put it that way. Not saying there wasn't contact, but that's 1 on Talia. Oh, good job by Talia playing the first half with no fouls, but realized that she sat quite a bit of it because of the up and down pace. Coach Johnson was actually subbing in and out quite a bit. And Drew with the rebound for Russellville. Crossover dribble by Brenna, shakes her man to the free throw line. Left side here, Campbell not forcing anything, looking inside, reach in there, knocking the ball away, whistle, and jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Springdale. This will be Wilson, realizing that they have the ball. Our girls will run down the floor. A little bit short on that. Was able to tip it back out to give themselves a second shot. Ely there grabbing the rebound. Fakes the outlet pass one way. Goes out to Drew. Campbell off her fingertips. Just a little too high there for Z. Good idea, though. Lady Cyclones attacking there with a 2-on-1. But even when there's no scoring, we have an up and down pace. Brianna Wilson pushing it off right side. Popping free is Hernandez, who's hit a couple threes. There's a steal there by Z, and she'll take it all the way for the easy layup. She's done that twice already where she's read their mind, jumped into the passing lane. Saw that in the second quarter. Both of them have led to layups. She has 6, and the Lady Cyclones have their largest lead of the game here at 36-30. Can't rest because this team can erase it really quickly. They'll miss the 3. Backside rebound there by Shy Willis. Shy couldn't get it to Burke. Bring it up herself. Gives it to Brenna. The front court, down the middle of the lane. Kicking it off left side. There's a drive there by Drew. Kissing it off the glass. Drew's got 4. The Lady Cyclones lead is 8. Drew knocked that one away. Picked up by Hernandez. She'll take it down the middle of the lane. Layup is good, and she's going to be fouled by Ely, I'm afraid. We can't see it on that far side who they're calling the foul on. They're not announcing it, not putting it on the scoreboard. We think that was on Talia. But we're not sure. And one is good. So she has a 3-point shot and an old-fashioned 3-point play. She has 6. Lady Cyclones' 8-point lead is down to 5, and now a pushing foul as they knock down Brenna. And the first foul called on Springdale. This will be on Kaya McCoy. Sorry about that. That's her second. And now substitution coming in, Jakayla Bunch. 5'7" senior. Bunch was all conference last year as a junior. Ball knocked out of bounds, and It'll belong to Russellville. Coach Hudsucker was upset. She wanted a double dribble called on Shy Willis, but Shy never had control of it. A lot of people think that's, if you try to get it back, you're using up a dribble. Not if you never had control. Should come out of the seat and run down trying to get the ref's attention. Inside pass there to Ely. Made the shot, but they're going to call a foul on Hudson. The Cyclones would rather them let that one go. We could have had the layup. Now substitution coming in. They might have wanted the same thing too, so it wouldn't have been a foul on Hudson. Into Ely, between two people. Just splitting the double team there. She's got 13. Lady Cyclones up by 7. Hernandez shoots it over Brenda Burke. Not much more you can do there. She's going to hit that shot. Check that was Wilson. She's got 8. Keister going to bring up the floor, getting away from pressure. Gets it back out to Brenna. Now we'll set the offense. Lady Cyclones leading by 5. Trailed by as many as 5. They've led by as many as 8. Left-handed cross-court pass to Kana. She'll take it in the lane. Her shot blocked. Gets it back. Trying to feed it inside. The feed was tipped, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville. There's only 9 seconds left on the shot clock. And Coach Johnson telling them that right now. So look for an inbounds play, but if you don't get a shot off the inbounds play, you got to go quickly. Tipped right back to Brenna. What a beautiful tip play. Oh, missed the shot. We didn't execute with the shot. However, what a fantastic play. With the inbounds pass to Ely, and she just tipped it straight back. That's number 1 on Brenna. The 3rd foul called on Russellville. Lady Cyclones in this quarter fouling more than Springdale is. Little jump stop. Might have got away with a travel. The basketball gods knocked the ball out of the cylinder there. That did everything but go through. Should have been a travel call, but we get it anyway. Brenna Burke throws in the corner off the fingertips of Keister. A little too tough for her. There's a no-look pass there from Burke. And if Kana catches that cleanly, I guarantee you she launches the 3 there. Pocket picked almost there by Burke. Now jump ball. This will belong to us if they call it. Jasmine Garcia, a freshman guard for Russell, checking in. Going to replace Brenna. There's Z Campbell finding Ely. Spin move on the baseline. Off the glass. 15 for Talia. Lady Cyclones lead by 7. And there's a whistle and a foul, and this one's going on Talia. I hope that's 2 on her. We know it's at least 2. We're not sure if it's 2 or 3. We're the furthest you can get from them, and this is their 2nd trip to the free throw line here in this quarter. First one's good by Jacayla Bunch, who has 5 points. And Ely will sit down. That might be 3 on her. Rebound scramble for her, and Lady Bulldogs have it. That'll drive a coach crazy. Missed the shot, though, and Kyra with the rebound. This is Garcia in the front court to Shy Willis. Open from the corner. Missed the 3. Campbell couldn't hang on to it. Vaughn has it for the Lady Bulldogs. Long 3 try. This misses everything. Lady Cyclone's going to let it go out of bounds. Russellville's going to say without their 2 main scorers, with Burke and Ely both on the bench. Burke will check back in. She's averaging 20 a game. Ely on the bench with 3 fouls that she picked up all in this quarter. The first one is one we're not sure of, but Brenna, nice bounce pass underneath to Campbell. And Z's got 8. Good defense there by Kana, stopping that layup try. And now whistle, and what's the call? Russell wants a jump ball. Coach Johnson can't believe it. She was wanting a jump ball. They're calling a foul on the Lady Cyclones. And now a timeout called by Springdale as they'll be going to the free throw line. Lady Cyclones with an 8-point lead, but plenty of time left, 2:55 left to play here in the third quarter. Charlene Hudson, the sophomore, with 7 points, going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. She's got 8, knocking down that one. Missed that one. Long rebound. Almost controlled by Springdale once again, and now whistle, and let's see. Are they going to call the jump ball? They are. It'll belong to Springdale. Shot clock at 31. And bounce pass comes up top. Oh, Z almost had the third interception off of reading their minds. Coming in with the double team. It goes off the leg of Campbell. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock at 13. Charlene Hudson gives it left side to Carolina Hudson. Now in the corner, three-point try. This one's short. Rebound, Kyra White had it, taken away, and whistle, and a foul called on Russellville. And I don't know how you can call a foul there. It just looked like two people scrambling for the ball. They're going to get double bonus here as the foul called on Kyra White. You know, it's almost like if you tell the official, hey, how come you haven't called a 3-second in the lane violation? All of a sudden they start looking for that. That's what I believe's happened here. They mentioned, how come there are no fouls called on Russellville in the second quarter? And now they're racking them up. This is the 6th foul called on Russellville here in this quarter. And it's going to send to the free throw line Carolina Hudson. That's what's kept them in the game here, free throw shooting. This is the 7th and 8th free throw that they'll see here in the third quarter. The Cyclones still hanging on to a 7-point lead, again with Ely on the bench with 3 fouls that she picked up all 3 here in the third. 9 points for Carolina Hudson as she hits that there. Drew Robinson will check in for Russellville, replacing Kana Keister. There's Brenna Burke. Here comes a double team. She'll throw it down the floor as they have numbers. Kyra White's pass too far for Drew Robinson. Russell knew they had a 2-on-1, a 3-on-2, something. Threw it down there, end up turning the ball over. And Springdale can cut in the lead even further. We need them to continue to be cold from the three-point line. At the top, three-pointer by Wilson. This one misses. Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Burt has it. She'll bring up the floor herself. And now slow it up and set up the offense. Final 2 minutes of the third period. Spin move there by Brenna. Kyra White open in the corner. She'll pass on the three. They go inside, posting up is Brenna Burke. Started one way, goes back the other. Little contact, no call, doesn't matter. Brenna's got 12. Wonder if she learned that from Talia. Posting up there. 3-point try, left side. That one's no good. Burke fighting for the rebound, but coming away with it. Putting it up no good was Wilson. And there's Kyra White getting the rebound for Russellville. Smart play to find the outlet of Garcia. Lady Cyclones have numbers if they want it. Garcia going to post up. Nothing there. Looking for some help. She'll get it in the corner here to Drew Robinson. Takes it baseline around two people. The shot might have been partially blocked. Coming away with it is Jacayla Bunch. She looked a little out of control. She'll slow it up. Regain her composure. Final minute here of the third quarter. There's a drive by Kai McCoy in the corner for Springdale. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow rattles home for Carolina Hudson, who's in double figures. Lady Cyclones lead is 6. Brenna Burke in the front court. 2-on-2, splitting a double-team reverse layup, won't go. Campbell keeping it alive for Brenna. Shot from the baseline, no good. She was trying to draw contact. Coach Johnson's upset. She's wanting a foul call. Not going to get it now. Lady Cyclones lead is down to 6. Springdale can play for one shot. They don't seem to be the type to hold on to the basketball and play for one shot. As I say that, they'll back it out. Kai McCoy with it, with 8 seconds to shoot. They're going to be out of position. It's going to be a desperation shot if they get it off. They do. We've come to the end of the third quarter. With our score, Lady Cyclones 46, Lady Bulldogs 40. One more quarter to go. Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network. Lady Cyclones leading here after 3, 46-40. Talia with 3 fouls, and we're going to have to wait and see if Coach Johnson, how long does she want to play without Talia in the lineup? You know, as soon as Talia gets back in there, Coach Hudsucker's going to tell them to try to draw the foul they did at the very beginning of the third quarter. With that falling down to draw the charge call. Lady Cyclones will have it to start the fourth quarter, and they are going to start with Ely on the floor. Be the original starting 5 for Russellville: Campbell, Burke, Robinson, Willis, and Ely. Ely with 15. She's leading the way for Russellville. 12 points for Brenna Burke, 8 for Z. Campbell. Ely posting up down low, but she's behind a defensive man. Looking for her. She's not open yet. Now whistle, and let's see. Jump ball as they tie it up. Campbell, and it'll belong to Springdale. Z had picked up her dribble and was looking to dish it somewhere and was tied up. Faking the three is Wilson. Cut off baseline, kicks it back out. A 3 try. Nothing but net there for Ariana Hernandez. That's her first 3 of the game, and she cuts a Lady Cyclone lead in half. Here's Campbell, left side. This one stops the run. She's got 10. Lady Cyclones had led by 8, 46-38. They had scored the last 5 until that bucket there from Z. Campbell. Nice little side step there by Aubriana Wilson. They just have so many players that can score. They spread it around. She's got 10 now, and she's not one of their main scorers. 3-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. Campbell needing help. Steps through the double team. Burke open right side, 3-pointer, no good. With the rebound is Bunch. She'll give it off to Wilson. It's a 2-on-1. Bounce pass. A layup try is good. And just like that, It's a 1-point game. Charlene Hudson with 10. Here's Ely. She's going to be fouled on her way to the basket and going to get to shoot 2. Talia's only been to the free throw line one time. That was for an and one try in the second quarter. Knocked it down. Free throw's good. She's got 16 in the game. Garcia for Russellville will check in, replacing Campbell. Free throw no good. There's Drew Robinson to get the offensive rebound. Lady Cyclones get a bonus possession. 4-on-4. Garcia stops double team, looking. Will throw it out. It's corralled by Willis. Here's Drew, right side, three-pointer is good. Drew's three-pointers, they're just like lasers. They're low to the ground and fall through. And now Talia's been whistled for her 4th personal foul, we believe. Yes, that is 4. We're checking now because we were unsure about that second foul call on her, if it was actually called on her, and it is 4, so she's going to go sit down here. 6:17 left, and we'll see how long Coach Johnson wants to go without her. First up for Russellville, replacing Talia, will be Kyra White. Big three-pointer there by Drew. She's got 7. And we have some water spilt on the floor right in front of the Springdale bench. So that's what we're taking time getting that off the floor. All it takes is 1. There's 5 fouls you can have. All it takes is 1. And that first foul on Talia was tough. Lady Cyclones get the steal. Garcia, smart play not to throw it inside. However, it's stolen away, intercepted. Back going the other direction. Stopping and kissing one off the glass herself is Charlene Hudson. She's got 12. Lady Cyclones lead once again is down to 3. That's woken up the Springdale crowd. Brenna Burke just inside the free throw line. She needs to get out of there. She does. Open right side. She'll pass on the 3. And now Kyra White open from the corner. That one's short. Rebound. Kyra battling for it. She's got it. Going back up strong. Drawing the foul. Good job by Kyra White. Drawing the foul on Arbiana Wilson. But not quitting on the play. Going and getting that rebound. Taking it away. If you call that a offensive rebound or a steal. It's one or the other. Free throw is good there by White. She hit them both. The Cyclones led by 8 a few times. They led 46-38. Springdale's made a run to get back in this game. Step back long 2 try is no good. Yasmin Garcia has it after the rebound by Kyra White. Garcia in the front court. And set up to try to take the charge. It's a good call because it's a blocking call. They slid in front of her. Garcia missed the shot. Are they going to call it on the floor? They are going to call it on the floor. Garcia, the trigger man, gets it inbounds to Drew Robinson. Here's Brenna, starts her drive, stops. Nice job stopping, misses on the shot. A little short on that. With the rebound is Hudson. The pass is going to be out of bounds. Let's see. Is it out of bounds on us or is it a foul on us? It's just going to be out of bounds on us. Traveled. She traveled with it. Unforced error. I think that's what they call that in tennis. That's what happened there. Really no pressure on the ball. She just traveled. Russell looking to build on their lead. Under 5 minutes to go here. Brenna Burke splitting the double team herself. Will miss the shot. Going for the rebound. Couldn't get it as Hernandez pulled it down. And here come the Lady Bulldogs. Well, that's got to be a carry. They called one on us earlier. That went high above her shoulder. Kana Keister will check in at the next dead ball for Russellville. Jump stop there. Is missed. Made the shot there. Miss Charlene Hudson has 14 and a timeout on the floor. Lead for Russellville is 3. And Springdale uses their 4th timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville hanging on to a 3-point lead with 4:36 left. And Springdale team 6-0 on the season. They beat Huntsville, Nevada by 17. That's been their closest game. They beat Lamar, won a game at Lamar by 18. Won at Pottsville by 47 points, beating Pottsville 64-17. They beat McDonald County, Carl Junction in the Carl Junction tournament. Won the championship game over the host team 52-14. 38 points. This has been the closest game that they've been in. Springdale has 1 timeout, calling a timeout after that made 2. Russellville has 4. Drew Robinson can run the baseline. She gets it inbounds to Brenna Burke. Talia Ely on the bench with 4 fouls. She'll stay on the bench for now. You don't want to think about overtime, but if you do go to overtime, you want Ely to be able to play it. Garcia is in the corner, there to Drew. She'll pass on the 3 with 16 seconds to shoot. Garcia battles her way in, throws in the corner, and it goes out of bounds. Coach Johnson not real happy with her team there. They just didn't look to be in sync there. And Campbell will check in at the next dead ball. If they can get her in now, they do. Zaria Campbell will check in for Russellville. This is Charlene Hudson. She's led the way for them with 14, but they have 3 players in double figures in this game. She gets it back, closely guarded there by Campbell. Crossover dribble, stops at the free throw line. This is their left side. This is Allie Vaughn. And Wilson, who's been the silent assassin there, and she hits the shot there. She got 12, a sneaky 12. And the Lady Cyclones seen their lead cut down to 1. Kana Keister tries to answer. This 3 will miss. Ball tipped out of bounds. It should belong to, they're going to say that should belong to us because it was actually off of Aubriana Wilson, and Brenna Burke's trying to tell it, said, hey, I think you missed that, and he said, my bad. Well, they changed the call. That should be our basketball, but they give it to Springdale. Now they can take the lead. Lady Cyclones have not trailed here in the second half. Backdoor cut. Missed the layup. Rebound Kyra White for Russellville without a dribble. Brenna Burke has it. Gives it right back to Kyra. Comes in right side. Shot blocked. Whistle foul. 2 officials had the same call. This is on Hudson. And the 4th team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. It'll send Kyra White to the free throw line. She has 4 points tonight. It's that one. Ely has now moved to where Coach Johnson usually sits. Some substitutions coming in for Springdale, and that's what they had 6 players on the court trying to figure it out, and they do. She hit them both. Big free throws by the sophomore. 4 of 4 here in the 4th quarter. Lady Cyclones back up by 3. Rebound there, Drew. Gets it off to Kyra White. Boy, threw it into traffic. Kyra couldn't hang on to it. Missed the shot there. Drew has it. Lady Cyclones still with 4 timeouts. They might be using one if they get in trouble again just to save possession. Crossover dribble there by Brenna. Backed her way in, back out. No reason to force anything here. You're up by 3. Coach Johnson says run the play. This is Drew. Takes it left side. Tried to give it over in the corner. Saved by Kana Keister. Nice save. Whistle and a holding foul called on Springdale. This will be on Ariana Hernandez. What a save there by Kana Keister. Keister saved possession for Russellville, and not only did she save it, she threw it straight to Kyra White. Kyra's free throw is no good. Coach Hudsucker was upset, but I think she's upset thinking it was called on the wrong person. She's talking to the person running the scorebook there. 1 of 2. That makes it a 2-possession game. As Kyra hits 1 of 2 there. In the corner, 3-pointer. That's good. Now Brianna Wilson, her second 3 of the game. And now a steal. No, it's taken back by Russellville. Kana Keister, and a timeout called by Russellville. And that's what I was talking about. They could save some possessions here by using some timeouts because they've got them to use. Even with this one here, they've got 3 more to use. Aubriana Wilson knocking down a 3. She hit one in the second quarter. She's got 15 for the game with 2 threes. And they got, like I say, like 5 people that have hit 3-pointers for them. Wilson, both Hudsons, Bunch, Kaya McCoy. Lady Cyclones, so important that free throw by Kyra White, though, because that's the difference in the game right now. Kyra with 5 points here in the fourth quarter, all by free throw. She has 7 for the game. Ely back in the game for Russellville. She had 16, but 4 fouls. That's what we got to watch. Springdale with 1 timeout left. Russellville with 3. The next foul called on Springdale will be a double bonus on Russellville. Again, no more than 1-1 this year. They reset at the end of each quarter. Once they get to 5 fouls, it's a double bonus. But just when you think you could rest a little bit, just like that, we go up 2 possessions immediately. 2 passes and open 3. And it's not just one person to key on. That was a big play there by Keister there to save possession there to steal it back for Russellville. And you don't want to use all your timeouts here, but you got them to use if you need to save a possession. Brenna Burke gives the inbounds pass here. There's a double team. Gives it off to Kyra White. In the front court to Ely. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Springdale. They knocked it away. Ely was trying to go for Keister. 20 seconds on the shot clock with 2 minutes left to go in the game. We can't take a knee. Run out the clock. You got a shot clock. Inbounds pass goes right back out of bounds. We'll do it again. How did that take 2 seconds? Shai Willis and Drew Robinson will check back in for Russellville, placing White and Keister. We'll do it again, but this time from the other baseline. Ball went down the hallway. Second time we've seen that here in this half. And it got some water on it. They're going to change it out or wipe it off. Went down the hallway and went through a bucket of water, I guess. 1:58 left to go in the game. Lady Cyclones leading by a point. Inbounds pass tipped straight back to Drew Robinson. They read that play, or they ran it in the first half. Check out the third quarter with Talia to Brenna Burke, and they run it again there to Drew. And Drew hits the layup. She's got 9. What an assist there by Ely, and Lady Cyclones up by 3. And after getting the rebound here, can go up by 2 possessions here as Brenna Burke will draw the foul called on Wilson. And now Coach Johnson, does she want a timeout? No, there's a second whistle, and I was trying to figure out what the second whistle was. I don't know what the second whistle was. They're trying to get a number correct, but I really don't know what the second. There's a second whistle by the official that's closest to us. I thought maybe he was whistling for a timeout. Burke will shoot 2 here, as that's the 5th foul called on Springdale. First one's good. Again, that's important because it puts us up 2 scores, but with the way they shoot threes, they can erase that quickly. That one tipped out, and foul called on Russellville. This will be on Brenna. That'll be her second and the second team foul. It's okay, it doesn't put them on the line. Brenna committed a foul just for hustling there, as Kyra White will check in, replacing Talia Ely. Smart move here by Coach Johnson. She doesn't want Talia to get the 5th foul on the defensive side, needs her on the offensive side. But clock will not start, and you can see Campbell out there to challenge just to get him to pick up the basketball to start the clock. Use a few more seconds. Here's a 3 try, air ball. Kyra White with the rebound. She'll give it off to Brenna Burke. Burke in the front court, and they're going to grab her. And Coach Hunsucker says, don't grab her like that because they're going to call an intentional foul. You know, something that doesn't show up in the box score is Brenna Burke's going to shoot 2. On that last play there, nobody will see this on the box score, but Shy Willis caused that air ball. She jumped at the shooter, number 13, Kaya McCoy. And that's distracting when you're shooting a 3. Somebody's lunging at you. So, again, there's no stat for that, but what a play there. 14 points for Brenna. She hits the first. Misses the second. Rebound. Springdale has it. Lady Cyclones up by 5. Guard against the 3. They're going to shoot the 2 on the little runner, and they're going to call a timeout here with 1:08 left to play. I know you don't want to give up points, but I'm almost like give up the 2 to guard against the 3. And it's the last timeout called by Springdale. They have 0 left. The Lady Cyclones with 3 left. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones leading here by 3 with 1:08 left. Lady Cyclones leading 61-58. That last little runner there by Charlene Hudson by Springdale, and they used their last timeout. She has 16 points, 8 of them coming here in the 4th quarter alone. And they have 3 players in double figures. Aubriana Wilson, number 5, with 15. Carolina Hudson with 11, number 21. Lady Cyclones with 3 timeouts left. No timeouts left for Springdale. So if the clock's running, if they make a shot, Lady Cyclones can take their time, kick the ball around, pick it up, shave off 2 or 3 seconds. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's hope that they don't make any more shots. Drew Robinson, hopefully being told that she can run the baseline here. She'll get it inbounds to Brenna Burke. Go back off just a little bit, looking for the trap. Looks like it's trying to come there in the back court. Brenna. Pass in the front court to Shy Willis. Back to Burke. They're going to call a 5-second. Come on, that wasn't closely guarded. That was not closely guarded. Coach Johnson saying the same thing. There was too much space there. That's not within 2 to 3 feet. I saw him keep the count, and even though Brenna shook her man and got her on the hip, they didn't stop the count. I don't know about that. But it's going to give them a possession here with a chance to tie it. Tough call. Lady Cyclones got to overcome adversity here. A little floater from just inside the free throw line. Shocked that they went for 2. Ely, the rebound, gives it off to Drew Robinson. The pass deflected off and picked up by Springdale. Saving possession here, and they're going to call a touch foul. Are they going to call this on Talia? If so, that's 5 on her. Oh, my goodness. They just fouled out Talia Ely on a touch foul. Talia Ely has fouled out of the basketball game with 16 points. You got to keep your bigs in the game. And I'm not talking to the Cyclone coaching staff. So Talia Ely is fouled out with 16. 26 seconds left to go in the game. Lady Cyclones with a 3-point lead. Shot clock is out. And they're going to say that's 5 fouls. By my count, that's 4. One on Burke, 2 on Talia. That's not 5. Okay, now I reset it to 5 because that's what they had. Now they switch it back to 3. And they say, yeah, that is just 3. They put it at 5 on the scoreboard. Now they just switch it back to 3. There's been 2 on Ely and 1 on Burke in this quarter. Guard against the 3. Let him shoot the 2. They're going to go for the 2. Whistle foul. Glad that one didn't go in. Let him hit the layup. They can't stop the clock. They hit that layup. Yeah, they cut it to 1, but the clock is running because they can't stop it. But this way it stops the clock and they could score here with 20.6 seconds left. First free throw is good. She's 2 of 2 from the line. 16 points for Aubriana Wilson. This one rattles out. Kyra White with the rebound. Now whistle foul in the back court. And they're going to foul in the back court. And Jakayla Bunch might have been whistled for the foul, but you could see Aubriana Wilson saying, no, not now. And she was telling her teammate, we don't foul until they get in the front court. Did they call the foul or did they call the timeout? Russell called the timeout, but they called the foul, so we should be shooting 2 with 16.2 seconds left. But, yeah, Aubriana Wilson, the guard for Springdale, was telling her teammate, don't foul right now. Get it in the front court first because they're wanting to try to get a 10-second violation on Russellville. But this does save time. So we're going to keep it right here. A little bit of confusion, I think, on all parts there. Aubriana Wilson missing the free throw. Kyra White getting the rebound for Russellville, getting fouled in the back court. They're not going to give us free throws? Did they not call the foul? They're not going to give us free throws. Okay, we just got word they're saying that Russellville called timeout before the foul. I don't get that. So Russellville's got 2 timeouts left. Apparently called the timeout before the foul was called, so we don't get to walk it to the other end. Now, Lady Cyclones, if they get close to a 10-second violation, can still call timeout because we got 2 left. See the formation here set up by Russellville. Drew Robinson will get it inbounds to Brenna Burke. Brenna will stop in the backcourt, stepping through a double team, whistle, and a jump ball called. It'll belong to Russellville with 11 seconds left. Restart the 10-second count. Lady Cyclones still with 2 timeouts left. This will be Shy Willis, be the trigger man here. We'll get it to Z. And now she's fouled in the backcourt with 7.7 seconds left. Are we going to get the call? We're going to get to shoot here. Yes, we are. We'll walk it to the other end. Z Campbell has not been to the free throw line tonight. She's got 10 points in the game. She has shot free throws this season, just none tonight. Lady Cyclones with 2 timeouts, not going to use one here. Shy Willis and Brenna Burke getting called over by Coach Johnson to talk about it. Crowd barking at her, and I don't know if they affected her on the first one, but she missed it. Got to make 1 of 2. This one's huge. All right, you're up 3 with 7.7 left. This is Hudson. Hudson going all the way. Let her shoot the layup. Put up no good. Put back up. Missed it. Don't know why they were doing that. They were down 3. They were down 3, and their coach is saying we were down 3. Their players thought they were down 2. They drove all the way, missed the layup, missed the putback, and they just didn't check the scoreboard. Did not attempt a 3, even though they were down 3. Lady Cyclones win this one, and they've handed Springdale their first loss of the season. Lady Cyclones win this one 62-59. We're going to total sum for you and be back to wrap it up as the Lady Cyclones move to 5-1 on the season, handing Springdale Lady Red Dogs their first loss of the season. Lady Cyclones win it here 62-59. Lady Cyclones win it here by a score of 62-59. We'll go through the scoring totals first for Springdale. 3 players in double figures for the Lady Bulldogs. 16 points each for Aubriana Wilson and Charlene Hudson. 11 points for Carolina Hudson. And 6 points for Kaya McCoy. They were never out of the game because of their 3-point shooting. Lady Cyclones led by as many as 8. Trailed by as many as 5, but never trailed in the second half. Got hairy a little bit, but never trailed in the second half. Lady Cyclones had 3 players in double figures themselves. They were led by Talia Ely, even though she fouled out of the basketball game. 16 points for Ely, 14 points for Brenna Burke, 11 points for Z Campbell, who hit that last free throw, 9 points for Drew Robinson, 7 points for Kyra White, 5 points for Kana Keister. Lady Cyclones led 61-59. Campbell gets fouled, makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 7.7 seconds left. Springdale comes down, tries 2 layups, misses them both, as their coach, Coach Hudsucker, was trying to tell them we're down 3. We needed the 3. So didn't matter, but if they would have hit the shot, they might have been celebrating, not realizing that they would have lost the game by 1. But the Lady Cyclones win it here, and they move again to 5-1, and they will go on to Joplin, Missouri on Thursday, Friday, Saturday to play in the Joplin tournament up there, the senior boys. And we'll play in the Rogers Classic. They'll play Parkview 8:30 on Thursday night. Check our Facebook page for when we're going to be broadcasting the games and also the link for the girls' game. Thank you so much for joining us once again. The Lady Cyclones win it here tonight, beating the former undefeated Springdale Lady Bulldogs 62-59. This is Mickey Duval saying good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basso.